Good day and happy 19th day of January. There's so much going on all around us, and this is just part of meaningful moments, 365 days. But with all these things going on around us, it's even, I think, more important to find the meaningful moments each and every day. And I wanted to share with you today something that happened, and there was just so much energy and joy in it. I thought this was a really beautiful time to share it. And I was thinking, should I do this other one that came to me today? But I'm going to save that one. And right now I'm just going to share with you in that energy and that joy that I felt today. So I was digging through my cupboards and looking for a jar that I could use for sprouting some broccoli sprouts. And in this little endeavor of looking at the different jars that were in my cupboards and what I could combine or do, store some other way, I found a jar with split peas. Now I'm kind of sharing this right now, and I'm hoping that my husband isn't listening to this right now, so he'll have the surprise spoiled. But I can tell you that I found the split peas, pulled them out, and I looked at them and I thought, well, I can use this jar. And then I thought, wait a minute, I have everything I can to make this split pea soup. Mind you, these split peas have been in the cupboard for some time, and I haven't made split pea soup in probably a decade or more. And I just suddenly had this idea, this moment of inspiration. And I thought, I'm going to make them right now, today, and it'll be great because I get to use these leftovers that I have in the refrigerator and some of the vegetables that I had and things like that. But what the joy came from was that in the moment that I had that inspiration, it was tied so closely into this inner knowing, this recall. The recall was like I didn't really have to look up a whole recipe or anything. It was like built into my genes and my cells. I know you all can relate to things like you haven't rode a bike in a long time, you get on a bike and you go for a bike ride, or you haven't gone for a jog, or you haven't been to a movie in a long time, or out to dinner, like most of us not being able to go dining. But all of a sudden you have this experience, and it's like the knowing is inside of you. And I remembered like years of making that split pea soup as a standard meal for my children. And I sent them out little images of split pea soup in the pot, and noting to them, or sending them a question like, guess what I resurrected today, or something like that. But the joy just came from that recall, and it was like a resurrection over something that had been done so many times. So much love poured into that moment each and every time it was made, and to experience that all over again. So the power and the energy that's within us, within that momentum that we have with the energy of something that we're recalling from the past, can work in both ways. It can work positively and it can work negatively. But when we draw it up and we embrace that, then we can bring our attention to what's next needed. Without fear, like I could have been fearful of not remembering how to really do it once I started doing it. And of course, this is just on a really simple level, but it's true about everything that we have, and the memories that we have and how we carry them. But that recall can serve us in beautiful ways, and more than anything, to affirm for us that we do have a knowing, we do have an understanding, we do have a wisdom within us that can guide us to help us meet anything before us. And so the more that we lean into that knowing, the more we can rest and feel more at ease and feel the peace that comes over us from that leaning into the recall on a cellular level. So bringing into alignment body, mind, and soul in this meaningful moment and for what next comes. Peace.